going on, guys? This is Austin here. We're going to be taking a look at 5-Minute Fantasies, Week 7, booming and busting tight ends. My start of the week is absolutely, unequivocally Evan Ingram. If Evan Ingram's in the game, I know that he missed. I know he missed the last game, but if he's in this game, which reports are saying he should be, he is going to ball out. He's a very athletic, underrated young tight end in this league. And the Arizona defense still does not know how to cover tight ends. The Arizona just played Atlanta, and I know that I've been saying Atlanta gets in a lot of shootouts, but Austin Hooper absolutely gashed them. Definitely start Evan Ingram this week against the Arizona Cardinals. Another start, I'm going to say Hunter Henry. I know I'm pretty high on the Chargers this week, but it's mainly their passing game. I'm saying that because Hunter Henry is really starting to fill out that Antonio Gates role. And he's slowly becoming Phillip Rivers' second, potentially favorite target this year. Phillip Rivers loves big bodies. He loves passes up the middle. Look for Hunter Henry to get a lot of red zone targets and a lot of third down targets. I'm going to say start Kyle Rudolph. Detroit really isn't the best tight end covering team. I know they just shut down Jimmy Graham, but Jimmy Graham is old as heck. And so is, I think they have Mercedes Lewis. And then also be careful, because the Packers tight ends, Aaron Rodgers doesn't really throw to tight ends, so any stat that, is involved with them, it can be kind of deceiving. So look to start out Kyle Rudolph. And then I know, even though I just said that Aaron Rodgers doesn't really throw to tight ends, I'm going to say start Jimmy Graham, because I think that Oakland is a very similar situation to Arizona. They don't really know how to cover tight ends. They've been a little better against the pass and pretty decent against the run. Not really against the run in the red zone, so look for potential red zone targets, especially to the running backs and to the tight ends. But in the red zone against the running backs for passes, Oakland doesn't have very good linebackers, so I think Jimmy Graham, even though I'm not really high on him in this situation this year, I think that he's going to have a pretty good game this week. My sits are going to be Darren Waller. Green Bay is pretty good against tight ends. You're not really going to want to start him. I know he's had a pretty fantastic start to the season, but so far he's clearly Derek Carr's favorite target, and Green Bay is going to take that out and basically just say beat us any other way, at least with the pass. I'm going to say sit Delanie Walker. Delanie Walker, I don't know how long he's been playing. I think he was drafted in like 1965. But against this Chargers defense, I think the Chargers have two good edge pass rushers that Delanie Walker is not going to be able to get off as fast as he wants to, which is going to allow, really underrated and somewhat underperforming Chargers secondary to pull forward a lot. So be careful about starting Delanie Walker. If he's your absolute only option, I don't think he's going to be doing very well this week. I'm going to say sit Travis Kelce. I know that this is going to be the second Kansas City Chief target that I'm saying to sit. So just Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. But I think that Denver has a really, really underrated defense this year in terms of the pass. They don't get a lot of turnovers, and so far they haven't gotten many sacks. But they're really good at just stopping everything, slowing the game down, especially with their running game. To keep the offense off the field, and I think that the Chiefs, the way to beat the Chiefs has been shown, and that's a lot of bump and run off of Travis Kelce. So be careful about starting him. And then I'm going to say sit Gerald Everett, the Los Angeles Rams tight end. I don't think that he can maximize this potential shootout with Atlanta. I think that Atlanta is decent at covering tight ends. They've got a lot of athletic linebackers who, unfortunately are going to be having to play a lot of in the secondary, having to cover the three A- wide receivers that the Rams have, and I think that because of that, it's going to muddy up the middle of the field, and I don't think Gerald Everett is going to be able to get many targets or many good targets this week.